Smile. See you there.
And then Orphanage and here, and then Jeffrey.
Yeah.
That's Kitty's family. They're cousins. Right, now when it's photographed before it's
Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you can all hear me. Can you all hear me? Good. My name is Jack Matthews, if you don't already know me, and I'm the chairman of Norwood Old Scholars Association. And I was a former pupil here at Norwood. Some time ago, the Norwood Old Scholars decided that we should have a plaque put up here at Norwood to commemorate the Jewish orphanage that stood on this site for over 100 years. It reckons that between 8 and 10,000 children came through the home in those 100 years. Some of us had great experience, some of us not. But most of us, we came here, they gave us an education, and they sent us out into the world, and most of us did quite well. This plaque is to the Jewish boys and girls who came through Norwood, but it's also to the headmasters, the staff, the people who gave their time and effort to look after us over the years, and also the people outside Norwood who raised funds for Norwood to keep it going. I know that some of my Norwood colleagues here are standing here and remembering their time at Norwood, and I think that this plaque will tell future generations that the home stood here and it played its part in this country and the people that came through. So I thank you all very much, and I welcome you all here today for this special tribute to the Norwood Jewish Orphanage. Thank you. I would now like to introduce Reverend Alan Greenback, OBE, who was the former deputy head of Norwood and is the president of Norwood Old Scholars Association. Alan.
Thank you. I don't know if you can hear me. Yeah. Oh, you're not the lucky ones then. Thank you, Jack, for giving me the opportunity. of saying a few words. I was told to keep it to 5 minutes. Don't look at your watches, but you will be surprised by the end of the time how quick 5 minutes has gone. My friends, Madam Mayor, this is Kitty Freund, who's our oldest inhabitant, now in her 2nd century, and who was brought up here. I have at home a set of books which were published in 1897. There are 8 volumes and are entitled Old and New London. Couldn't have been much of what we now know as New London, especially as we came through it from Vauxhall by
Norwood. I'm not sure whether I need to keep saying that's the charity, not the place. Believe it or not, there are still a number of people in our organisation that don't know where our name comes from and are not so aware of our history. And it is events like this that really give me great pleasure in putting this right and telling them about the wonderful work that has gone on behalf of thousands of children. I think you're going to hear this word thousands in Norwood. I'm not sure whether I need to keep saying that's the charity, not the place. Believe it or not, there are still a number of people in our organisation that don't know where our name comes from and are not so aware of our history. And it is events like this that really give me great pleasure in putting this right and telling them about the wonderful work that has gone on behalf of thousands of children. I think you're going to hear this word thousands.
Having had its roots back in 1795 and the Goldsmith brothers, it's one heck of a journey, and the fact that it hasn't been forgotten since the 1700s means it's probably not going to be forgotten for another couple of hundred years. So Ian Freeman is one of our trustees. He's from the Grade and Delfont family, who sort of created show business, really, I guess. And it is difficult. I mean, some of the last ones we've done, we did the Magic Circle. Someone was asking earlier, a little while ago, the 150th of the Football Association. We've done an artist, a poet recently. This is the first of its kind, but we did one a couple of years back for another big Jewish community, which is Tin Pan Alley.
Institution to have a special craft workshop right up at the top. I don't know if it's still there and been changed. And there the boys learned woodwork and metalwork, and many of them took that as their professions. In fact, when I lived in South Africa for some time, I met an old Norwood scholar who was making wonderful silver craft, which he'd learned here. And now I mustn't...
Hello, Kitty. It is difficult to follow you. I bring greetings from all the residents, from multi-faith, multicultural, all the residents of Lambeth, to you today, to celebration of this historic moment. It gives me real honor to be part of this memorable day. It is an excellent tribute. Hello, Kitty. It is difficult to follow you. I bring greetings from all the residents, from multi-faith, multicultural, all the residents of Lambeth, to you today, to celebration of this historic moment. It gives me real honor to be part of this memorable day. It is an excellent tribute.
I'll ask them now to unveil the plaque.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Alan would like to do another 5 minutes, no?
I have been asked several times during the last few weeks what anecdote I was going to give which reminded me most of Norwood. And I suddenly realised that I'd done everything I wanted to do except give the anecdote. And so here it comes. It's very short. one Friday night, we were all at synagogue waiting to greet the Sabbath, and that was the occasion when the children from the Gabriel home came into the main building. Halfway through the service, we were told that the Gabriel home was on fire. That was a very difficult moment. However, we kept everybody in the main building while letting the Gabriel home burn. But when we eventually got round to finding what it was all about, there was one little boy who admitted to taking matches into his dormitory and setting the Gabriel home on fire before he came over to the main building where he knew he would be safe. I said to him, "Why did you do that?" And he said, "Well, to tell you the truth." I said, "Yes, that would be useful." He said, "To tell you the truth, I wanted to see the fire engine come up the drive." And that is the thing I remember most. All about it, and we never did see the fire engine come up the drive, but Norwood continued. Thank you.
It's on the door. It's on the door.
Oh, that could have been a dodgy moment there. To all the boys and girls and all the staff and all those who came to Norwood, Reverend Alan Greenback, OBE, and myself, we unveil this plaque to them. It works! Tony put that up, and thank you, Tony. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Norwood Blue Plaque.